My name is Haley Lyles and I'm 17.
I'm Anissa Mills and I'm 16.
I'm Jenna Baker and I'm 16.
I'm Sydney Baker and I'm 18.
My name is Sarah Banker and I'm 18.
I'm Crystal Lyles and I'm 38.
Mickey, 44.
Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to learn about how to perform first aid. So first aid was invented by Henry Dunant in 1859 during the Battle of Saphirna. According to OSHA, unintentional injuries is the leading cause of death for individuals at the age of 40 years and younger. This is why first aid kits need to be handy at all times. First aid kits come in various sizes, such as this one. This is probably one of the biggest sizes they have. You can see these at public swimming pools or any other public locations. Another size that we have is the travel size, like I have here. These usually have Band-Aids, just the basic stuff, Band-Aids, gauze, alcohol pads, antibiotics, just the basic stuff, just so it doesn't get infected then. The bigger first aid kits usually have more tools than the smaller ones do, and those can be found in boats, schools, cars, purses, etc. If you're going to have a first aid kit, you probably want to know how to perform first aid. So the first step to performing first aid is to wash your hands. So that's very, very important to do, because if you're handling somebody else's cut or scratch, then you could spread germs if you don't wash your hands and cause infections. The second step is to wipe the blood off, make sure all the blood's clean and around the cut to make sure the Band-Aid will stick well. Step number 3 is to make sure that the cut is cleaned with clean water to make so it doesn't cause infections. Step number 4 is to apply antibiotics to prevent scarring and to help the cut or scratch heal faster. And the step number 5 is to put gauze and Band-Aids on it to protect it from getting infected. And the last thing is just to make sure you wash your cut and the Band-Aids, so if it gets wet or dirty, you want to reapply a new one to make sure it doesn't cause infections. The next thing I want to talk about is consequences if you don't apply antibiotics or take care of the cut properly. So the first picture here is a picture of an infection. So if this happens, then you could be sent to the doctor, ER, anything like that. The second picture is of a scar. So if you don't apply antibiotics correctly or how you're supposed to do it, then you'll get a scar. Last thing, just remember all the steps that was taught in the PowerPoint. So step number 1, wash your hands thoroughly to get all the germs off. Step number 2, wipe the blood. Make sure there's no more blood so the Band-Aid will stick. Step number 3, clean the cut with clean water. Step number 4, apply antibiotics to prevent scarring. And the last step is to apply Band-Aids and gauze. And that's it. Are there any other questions or any questions? Yes.
Are there different types of first aid kits?
Yeah, so as you saw on the first slide, there are various types of first aid kits. There's the big one that I showed you, there's smaller ones, and there's medium sizes that occur at other locations.
Could your infection, if you didn't wash your hands, become worse?
Yeah, so the infections can become really bad. The worst it could probably get is amputations or death. That is very worse. Another one might be surgeries or shots or something like that at the doctor.
If you were to get like cut or something, how would you know if you needed to go to the hospital or not?
So this picture, the first picture right here, that's an infection. And so if you see like pus or something like that around the cut, it's probably a good time just to go to the doctor just to make sure. Any other questions?
Do you need any certain certification to use a first aid kit?
No, you do not need any certification to use it. You just need to know the steps that were just taught, and that's pretty much it. Any other ones?